everyone. Hi, I am Sarthak. I am working with Dream11 as an SG2 and I am also a React Native core contributor. And today's session is going to be about frozen frames in React Native. I personally call them hidden UX killer because they can degrade our user experience and frustrate users in ways that are very difficult to measure and resolve. In order to understand the problem, let's take a simple user scenario to understand this. Suppose a major match like India versus Australia, Champions Trophy final is going to start within few minutes. And as user, he wants to win big on Dream11. So he wants to make some last few minute changes which are critical to him in his teams. Maybe he wants to change his captain, vice captain, or replace some unannounced players from his team. While doing those changes, suppose if the app stutters or lags, what will happen to the user? The user may feel frustrated, or he she may choose a wrong player during that process, which can waste his chances of winning. Or worst case, she may also miss a deadline altogether to create the team. So now to understand these bad user experience can have a direct impact on business metrics like negative app review, low rating on Play Store, and user trust is also affected by these things. This, in short, will have a very negative impact. And in order to understand these lags and stutters, first we need to understand what a frame is all about. A frame is nothing but a static image. When these static images are shown in continuous sequence, then they will give an illusion of motion to you on the screens. Most of the screens in today's world are of 60 FPS. That is, system is going to show you 60 frames in 1 second, which means that system has only 16.7 ms to process a single frame. If system is unable to process that frame in 16.7 ms, then user is going to face some lags and stutters, which in technical term we call slow frames. And there is one more metric in Android which they have introduced, that is a frozen frame. Frozen frame is something when the system is unable to process a frame under 700 ms. During frozen frame, user is going to experience a frozen UI, and that UI will not be able to register any user inputs for 700 ms. This is a big problem because most of the users will drop off because of this bad experience. And now we have understood what the frozen frame is. That is when system reaches 700 ms threshold to process a frame. Now let's see what tools we have in the market to solve the problem. In JavaScript world, we have Flipper and React Native Dev Tools, which gives you information only around JS world, where we are writing the code. And in Android world, we have Perfecto and Android Profiler, which can give you some info around the frozen frames, but they won't give you any actionable item around it. That is, they won't be able to answer the question whether what JavaScript code caused this frozen frame. In order to understand it more, let's see an anatomy of the frame. So that's how a frame is rendered on your screen from your JavaScript code. In JS world, reconciliation happens, which gives you differences in the render tree and work in progress tree. These differences are sent to the Android world for UI creation. And also we can see in this diagram that the budget that we have discussed previously, that is 16.7 ms, is only for Android rendering cycle and frame drawing. But what the system is going to do during those phases will always be decided by what the JavaScript code you have written. So that's how the JavaScript code is going to influence this budget of 16.7 ms. So in order to solve these problems of correlation, we have built an in-house tool known as Defrost, which can track frozen frames for you and can also provide how to resolve them in case of React Native. So what Defrost does is that it captures Android data from the Android side and React commits from the JS world and correlates both the world's data with the help of their timestamps. And this, So this is what the defrost reports looks like. On the x-axis, you can see a sequence of frames, and on the y-axis, you can see the frame duration. And there are two lines there as well on the parallel to x-axis. That is, one is 700 ms and one is the 16 ms, which are the budgets of the slow frame and frozen frame that we have discussed before. And the React, suppose if we want to debug this frame, why this frame duration is too high, you can simply click on the React commit that was there before this frame, and it will give you the entire list, what were the changes were sent to the Android. That's what we have tried to solve with defrost. Yeah. So that's the demo that we have seen, and that's it from my guys. Defrost is open source under Dream Sports Labs, and feel free to use it on your repos, and let me know if you face any issues. Thank you.